Hey everyone, marhaba. Our next family of letters, Ghain and Ghain. We call them a family because they share the same body shape. When learning Arabic, it's helpful to study letters in families like this. Once you learn the main shape, the only difference is the dots. In this case, Ghain has none and Ghain has one on top. Now, how do we size these letters correctly? There's a simple trick. Use the alif stick as a visual reference. You don't have to draw it, just imagine it next to your letters. This helps keep your writing balanced and consistent. Think of the alif as divided into 3 equal parts. That guide gives you reliable proportions without needing exact measurements. And later on, as your writing improves, you'll naturally start seeing the right sizes without relying on the alif at all. Now let's move on to a new letter family, Ain and Ghain. These two letters share the same body, which is why we group them together. The only difference, Ghain has a dot above, while Ain doesn't. The isolated Ain, when it appears alone or at the end of a word, sits just a little taller than Ba and goes down slightly below the top third of the equivalent alif stick written downward. But don't worry, in real writing, this height difference is barely noticeable. Also, the beginning of Ain's shape looks a bit like a Hamza, but larger and more upright. Hamza is smaller and more angled. Let's go through all 4 positions of Ain, depending on its position in the word. First, isolated at the end of the word. When Ain comes at the end of a word, its shape looks almost like a backward number 3. There is a small stroke above the baseline, and the larger round body drops below the line. That downward curve is a little over 2/3 of the alif stick, deeper than Ra, for 2 reasons. First, to make room for letters like Ra to fit inside without clashing. And secondly, to avoid awkward spacing between letters. Second position of Ain, connected at the beginning of the word. This is very similar to the isolated form, but we don't go below the line. We stay on the baseline and begin the same curved shape. Remember, Ain is bigger than Hamza, so don't make it too small. Third position of Ain in the middle of a word, connected on both sides. This form is completely different from the others, and it has its own writing trick. Here's how to do it. Start with a curved line inward from below, then draw a straight line back to the left, and finish with a curve outward at the top. My advice, learn this slowly and carefully. Avoid making it stiff or boxy. Arabic letters are mostly built on curves, not angles. In real handwriting, people often simplify this shape when writing fast. I do it too. Try to keep the natural curved flow of the letter. Last position of Ain, connected at the end of a word. This one combines parts of the medial and final forms. Here's the sequence. Curve inward to start, pull back with a straight line, then drop into a semicircular shape that finishes below the baseline. This keeps the writing beautiful and consistent. Now, with the second letter in this family, Ghain. Its shape is identical to Ain in every position. The only difference, you add a single dot above the body. Use the same rule as previous letters. Find the middle of the rounded part of the letter. Place the dot above it, not too close, not too high. Keep it small, neat, and proportional. And that wraps up Ain and Ghain. If you're just starting out, focus on practicing Ain and Ghain, especially in their middle and final forms. Those are usually the trickiest. But with steady practice, they'll become second nature. Up next, we'll explore a new set of letters. So keep going, stay focused, and let's build your skills step by step. So stay tuned. Share your thoughts or questions in the comments below. Don't forget to subscribe for more lessons. Thanks for watching. Goodbye. مع السلامة.